We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Now batting, Mickey Moniak. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Over to Albies. But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Miller leads off first with 1 away. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Pache is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
That is fifth. The catcher, number 5, Andrew.
So striding forward now, Andrew Knapp, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ozuna looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 42 on the season as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley.
The left fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
2-0 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Philadelphia is on top 4-0. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Christian Pache is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hard hit ball to second. Miller is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Here's the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Mickey Moniak. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 4-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna, his past line against Aaron Nola. He carries a .308 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. In his career, Ozuna has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 18 homers and 43 RBIs. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way.
Ball, Sam.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Flowers over to his left, makes the play, one away. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, Brad Miller, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Paul Hamels is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Andrew Knapp. Hit high and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0. Pitch popped up. Riley is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Into the box, Adam Hazley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and two.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 34 home runs now on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That ball's fast.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 8-0. At the plate, Austin Riley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The 2021 MLB Season 5 games and highlights will be coming up next on
Will range
Sports
to
Screen
his
Game
left as he tracks this one
2021.
down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Stepping up to the plate, Cole Hamels. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still 8-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready now, Mickey Moniak. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pache is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
So digging in now, Alec Bohm. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Bohm is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
For the current campaign, Bohm is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead holds at 8-0. Coming to the plate now, Christian Pache back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Here it comes. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder going back. Gone! Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Up next for Atlanta.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And he lays off there 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hazley comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 4. It's the Phillies 8 and the Braves 1. Digging in, Brad Miller comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field.
Matchup will be coming up next. Baltimore Orioles 3776, New York Yankees 5648.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Tommy Malone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Andrew Knapp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Knapp. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run.
The MLB Season 5 2021 Game Day matchup will be coming up next. 1. New York Mets 5-5-4-9, Miami Marlins 4-4-6-1.
Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, number 21 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
The MLB Season 5 Game Day matchup will be coming up next. Seattle Mariners 5-6-5-0, Tampa Bay Rays 6-4-4-2.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Tyler Flowers.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Here's another 1-2.
The MLB Season 5 2021 Game Day matchup will be coming up next. Los Angeles Angels 5-2-5-3, Texas Rangers 3-8-6-7.
One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Through 5 innings, it's the Phillies 9 and the Braves 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder Adam Hazley.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The MLB Season 5 2021 Game Day matchup will be coming up next. Pittsburgh Pirates 4-0-6-5, Milwaukee Brewers 6-3-4-3.
And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Ender Inciarte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Ender Inciarte.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Pache. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Not shortstop. Dansby Swanson.
Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate one. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 9-3. Sean Newcomb comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
15, Sean Newcomb.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Bohm is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit hard, but foul. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. One out and a runner on second base. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Knapp. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Phillies on top 10-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And the pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Lifted in the air to center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
19, Shane Green.
In now, Aaron Nola. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 16, Mickey Moniak.
Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. Pache will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia is on top 12-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley. First pitch on its way. swing and a miss, 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line drive to center field. Moniak is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And that misses, ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 14 homers and 47 RBIs. One and one to count. Now the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is Moniak. Gone! Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. At the plate, Christian Pache.
The left fielder.
Yes, he'll take a called strike here on the borderline pitch at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 12 and the Braves 4. Luke Jackson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Luke Jackson.
Stepping into the box, Alec Bohm. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
So stepping in, Brad Miller singled home a run in his last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Riley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Digging in now, Dansby Swanson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Giving chase is Moniak.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Pitch number 100 on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Phillies wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Aaron Nola earned his 9th win of the year. Mike Soroka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 12-4. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. Juan Soto drove in 3, leading the Nationals to a win over the Buccos 6-5. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. The New York Mets hit 3 long balls as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 10-7. Javier Baez launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Cubs got past the Reds 8-3. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 4-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 4-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-3. The Indians finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. In other news out of Oakland, relief pitcher number 30 has been waived by the organization. The New York Yankees earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 7-6. The Detroit Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 3-1. The Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-0. The Rangers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 3-2. Carlos Correa plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Astros bested the Twins 7-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.